In this video series, we've talked all about YouTube, creating video thumbnails, and creating graphics and artwork that will make your YouTube channel stand out, thumbnails that will attract viewers to your video to watch them. And in this video, I'm going to answer one of the questions that I get first asked when I'm speaking to a potential new client about creating thumbnails for their YouTube channel. What is the process of designing YouTube thumbnails for my channel? How are they going to align with my brand? How are they going to stand out to my viewers and attract more views and fans? And we're going to answer that question in this video. So before the design process gets started, we ask a few questions and find out a little bit more about the client and what their goals of the video are. Are they creating educational videos, inspirational videos, motivational? These different types of videos can have an effect and impact on what the thumbnails look like. We also ask them a little bit more about their audience. What is their target audience? Who are they trying to attract? Is it a kids channel? Is it a how-to channel? Is it for a particular industry? Getting all this information at the start before we design the thumbnails means that we can get a better understanding of the brand, what the purpose of the video is, and who they're trying to attract as fans. So that is stage one. Stage two is following on from that. It's starting to understand their brand a little bit more, and especially their visual branding. So we will dive on in and look at their logos, find out if they've got brand fonts, brand colours, all these things that they might already have set up, in which case we can bring those elements and bring them into the YouTube thumbnails. This means that their brand is consistent all the way through, no matter what touch point their audience and potential customers are viewing them at, it'll look the same. So the second step is to start to look at their visual branding, see what assets they might already have that we can then incorporate into the thumbnails. So step three is all about developing the style of thumbnails. So at this stage, we know what the purpose of the video is. We know a little bit more about the brand and their purpose. We know more about their visual branding, so we can bring these assets into them. So at this stage, we develop some thumbnail styles that we can then present to the client and present to yourselves to get an idea of what might work best. So it depends on the purpose of the channel too, and the videos. It might be that you need a few different styles depending on what the type of video that you're creating. If you're doing a series of videos, you might want them to all look different. If you're updating your channel and going back, you might want a few more, or you might just want one style that will work for every video that you're creating going forward. So this is the stage where we start to develop that style and start to develop some templates and image treatments in order to go forward to create your final thumbnails. Step four, once we've developed the style of thumbnail and we've got a style that we want to use going forward, we can then start to implement these on past and future videos. So for future videos, we ask that the client sends us their video description, their title, and an image that they might want to use. This image might not be used in the way that it's sent over, but if they've got a particular image, it could be a screenshot, it could be an image of them, a still pose. We've talked about types of images in a previous video with a few tips on how to include images into thumbnails. We can then take that image and the title and the description and start to create the thumbnail for that particular video. Having a description about what the video is about means that we don't have to watch the whole video to get a feeling for the video and the context of the video. Just a little description is usually enough for us to get started. And the final stage is once we've created the final thumbnail, we can send this back to the client. Sometimes we do these as and when needed. Sometimes we batch up a full month and send these across. The client can then upload these to YouTube and start to promote their video and see how successful they're going to be and gain those new subscribers and those new fans and followers. We also follow to see how many views that a video has, so we can start to measure what thumbnails are working best, whether there's any ways that we can tweak and amend to grow that viewers and the audience even bigger. So that is a quick roundup of the process that we go through for designing YouTube thumbnails. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please drop a message in the comments or get in touch with me. I'm more than happy to help, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.